Hello YouTube, Eddie Bones 13 coming back at you with another knife overview. I want to give you a quick, I don't know, kind of short explanation here. A lot of my other reviews I've been doing, I've been calling reviews instead of overviews, like I just called it a review. But anyway, most of them have been overviews, being that it's the knives that I have overviewed, so to say, had not been used yet. So I would consider that more of an overview than a review. A couple of them I had used, and I could call them reviews. But my knife, the videos that I've been doing, I've been labeling reviews when they really should be overviews. So just a little thought I'd let you know there. Today I have a really special knife, and it's been out for a while. I'm kind of lacking. I'm behind. I just started my collecting, like I said, about 2 years ago, and the reason I don't know why I never got this. I have a lot of Benchmades, but this knife is absolutely great. And before we get into my overall impression, I'm going to follow a little guideline here. We're going to do the specifications. Then I will do my overall impressions, and then I will give you a 0 to 5 rating. The reason why I don't do a 0 to 10 is because I believe that 10 is there's too big of a gap in between there. 0 to 5 gets straight to the point. You either like it or you don't. Plain and simple. So let's get on with this knife review. What you're looking at here today is the Benchmade Vicar. This is a Shane Seibert or Seibert. Forgive me, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I believe it's Seibert. It is a Shane Seibert design. And I use the word phenomenal a lot, and I'm going to use it a lot in this one because this knife is phenomenal. Before we get into my impressions, let's go ahead and give you some specifications. What you're looking at here is a closed length of 5.17. So from here to here, 5.17, which is a perfect EDC size for me now. I've switched up from my littler knives to big ones. I'm a 6'2" man who weighs 270 pounds. I need a big knife, and I have big hands, as you can see. So this one is phenomenal, and I would call this almost a tactical knife. The way the ridges are in here, how it just kind of wraps around your hand and grabs, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But so like I said, closed length 5.17. Blade length is 3.90, and let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. The smoothness of that, and we'll talk about that later as well. So you're looking at a blade length there of 3.90. Blade thickness of 0.162. And it's hard to really see in this camera since I can't really get my focus good, but you can sort of see how thick. Let's see if I can zoom in on it and see if we can see the thickness of this blade here. There we go. So see how it's got a really thin swedge right up in this area, but the thickness of the tip is just phenomenal. There's that word phenomenal again. I use it a lot. Let's go ahead and do a close-up of the blade. So 3.90 inches on this blade. Look at that blade. Absolutely gorgeous. Stonewash finish. And they did a great job with it. It's got a little fuller in here as well as the other side. While we're here, let's look at this. It is a first production run. 294 of 1,000. Seibert designs here. And you're looking at S30V steel, which I believe they got this to a 58 to 60 HRC. So pretty good there. The handle scales. Stacked G10, so you're looking at a smoother black G10 and a more gritty, almost sandpaperish, but not in an uncomfortable way, green G10. And I didn't think I'd like the green when I first seen this on online on the videos and stuff, but I really love it now that I have it. The grip on this knife is phenomenal. The G10, it just grabs and holds well. While we have a little close up here, there's the pocket clip. You're looking at a nice pocket clip. I love this design. It's simple, simplicity at its best, I would say, and it's bronzed. Okay, the pocket clip is all bronzed, and it just matches beautifully with the green and the black and the silver. It just does something. It's gorgeous. Let's look at the liners while we're here too. You're looking at all titanium liners, and these are thick. I am telling you, I wish I knew the thickness of the liners. I would tell you that. Oh, you know what? I found it. 0.090 thick titanium liners. And look how thick those are, man. And those are also bronzed, which makes this knife just gorgeous. There's some jimping. which is very functional. I mean, it just grabs. Benchmade does wonderful with their jimping. It's on the liners and the blade, and it is absolutely phenomenal, the jimping on there. While we have it in close-up, let's look at the backspacer. It's a black G10 backspacer, almost a gear pattern. We'll flip it over. I love how they did the relief cut on the inside of the knife there, and I'll never be able to get in there and show you what it looks like, probably with my lighting and my zoom. But let's see if we can get in there a little bit. Come on, baby. Work with me. It's wanting to, but it's not going to. I guarantee it. I don't want to waste too much. All my videos are wasted by trying to zoom in with this piece of crap camera that I use. It's actually a good camera. It just doesn't take videos good. I need to get more of a video quality type. I don't know what to use. There you go. You can kind of see inside of there. Got that nice relief cut going on right inside of there. Again, you got some nice jimping right here on these titanium liners. And it's just a gorgeous knife. You can see they kind of did a cutaway in here for your finger to actually close. I mean, and it is smooth. It's very easy to disengage. The thing is there's no steel lock bar insert. It's all titanium on steel, but I don't really see a problem with that with this knife. I really think it's going to be something special. So let's see if we can zoom back out again a little bit here and get it back in focus. So yeah, you got that little relief cut in there, as well as this side. So it's very comfortable to close, okay? Let's take one more look at this blade while I have it up here. 3.9 inches. The handle length while I'm here, I'm kind of all over the place with this one, but the handle length, I believe, is, I don't know. It doesn't say in my notes I took here. I should have looked a little bit better at that. Oh, close length. I already told you that. 5.17. So you're looking at 5.17 inches on the close length. So altogether, you're looking at a overall length on this knife of 8.95 inches. So perfect EDC for me right now. I mean, in this knife, I got to tell you, for being as big as it is and heavy, it is solid. It feels good in the hand. It doesn't feel heavy in the pocket. I don't know why it is. The pocket clip design, I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't feel bad in the pocket. It feels great. So there's another look at just the back of the knife there a little bit, kind of out of focus a little, but so we'll set this puppy down here. See if it'll focus back up on there again. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, 8.95 inches total length, titanium locking liner. The blade style is a modified recurve. I really love how they did the blade on this. It's almost like a reverse harpoon. You know how a harpoon would come up and then down? This kind of comes up, comes up and then down this way. This comes up and then down, but it's like backwards harpoon, which is, it's a gorgeous blade design. I actually been drawing and designing knives myself. No one wants to pick them up, obviously, because every maker has too many designs they know what to do with. But I still do it just for fun, and I never even have thought of a blade design like this. I'll never copy it because it's gorgeous. You can see this grind right here, and then the thick swedge up on the top is really nice. Makes it really thin up top, but again, you got that thick point for piercing. Almost a Tonto blade, but it's rounded, so that's why they call it a drop point, I'm guessing. But I love how it comes up. It's very utilitarian when you're doing cuts. You can kind of bend into it and get some good cuts going on in there. I'm yet to use it for that, but I just can tell that's the kind of knife it is. Almost like a Grimsmo knife, how they have that really serious Tonto on it. It's good for doing them good press cuts and stuff. So yeah, so I believe that's pretty much all the specifications I can think of on this knife that I actually did. Blade hardness, I believe I told you, 58 to 60. It's S30V premium steel. Blade thickness, 0.162. I probably told you that already. I'm just repeating myself, but I'm going back over my notes here. So yeah, stacked G10 handles. So let's go ahead and get on with my overall impression of this knife. I got to tell you, I am absolutely in love with this knife right now. I say that about every new knife that I do a video on. Like I said, I just bought this at Rocky Mountain Specialty here in Lakewood, Colorado, and I'm absolutely in love with this knife. Give me a second. Let me grab something here. Okay, so yeah, I mean, just the overall feel of the knife, the fit in my hand is phenomenal. Everything about this knife, I just love. It's heavy. It's I don't know if I told you the weight at 6.62 ounces, but it's phenomenal. I absolutely love this knife. The liners, how they're anodized in that gold color, it's just beautiful. And I love it. So this can be a really short video because my battery's about to run out. But I'm going to tell you that I would give this knife a 5 stars all day. It's got thumb stud. Let's look at the action real quick. It's one of the smoothest knives I have in my collection right now, and it runs on washers. Look at this, just falls. Washers, that smooth. Can you believe that? I mean, the smoothness of this knife, it's just absolutely phenomenal. I can't believe it. So yeah, let's make this a short video this time. I just wanted to kind of give you an overview of this knife. I urge you to get out and purchase your Benchmade Vicar. It is a wonderful knife. It's oiled up nice. The action, as you can see, is just phenomenal. The grip is nice. The overall functionality is perfect. So get yourself out there, buy you the Benchmade Vicar. Until next time, YouTube, stay sharp. And next video, maybe we'll have something a little special. We'll see. Stay sharp.